Hello.
Hello.
We have a few less people this time, unfortunately, because unfortunately Carl and Kriana couldn't make it tonight. Piff will be here later. But tonight we have me, the Dad Man, Dad Yam, and Dad Glass.
Hi.
We'll be the triangle of dads.
Yeah, until Piff gets here and we'll be the square. Like that's an extra angle of mobility.
That's an extra angle of dad.
Yep. So, I'll give the stream a few minutes to have some folks come on in, and then we will get started. Sorry about the delay. For some reason, Discord was going, no. But
Discord was being mean to Jamie.
yeah, Discord was being really mean for some reason.
But only in one server.
Yeah, only in one server. Had to move servers as fuck. Gotta make sure that's turned down. There we go. Okay. I'll give it about 30 more seconds and then we will get started.
Man, I'm excited. What kind of dad interactions are we going to have tonight?
Yeah. This is exciting. This is gonna be...
There's no telling.
Yeah, this has been a crazy journey so far. Alright. Hey, Traction.
Hello.
Hey, Rachneo.
The dads. Hello.
Alright. We've given it some time. So I will go ahead and start streams. We sure are 5 minutes late. So that's fine. Hey everybody is coming
We're
on.
fashionably late.
Yeah, fashionably late.
Just like the cool dads
Yeah.
do.
That what they do?
You don't want to be early.
Yeah. Okay. Oh jeez. Okay. Alright, which one? This thing. Oh, this is the one. Here it is. I don't know which one was the most recent, but I'm assuming it's that one.
Can only assume.
Yep.
I think we ended up in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're about to make a decision.
Dad tip number
Yeah.
56. Go ask your mother.
So it's a good one.
I'm gonna...
Except if you have a father.
Now...
Oh shit, there's no moms in our house.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
It's plan B in that scenario.
yeah.
Go ask your dog.
There's no moms here.
Yeah, we had to go convince Amanda what we were going to do tonight.
Oh,
So
right.
we were going to... Our choices were work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, or throw a party.
Right. We just got back from
From a barbecue.
Yeah, from a
Yeah, from
barbecue. I feel like throwing a party would probably get us to meet, get to interact with, like, probably Robert and Damien a bit more.
By the way, we've just become dad squared. Hello, Piff.
Hi, Piff.
Hey,
Hello.
Piff. How you doing, Piff?
Just came off of another stream, so I might not be super, but hopefully I will be.
Yeah.
If
That's
that
okay.
makes sense.
Oh, that's
You can be
100%
our
okay.
silent support.
Yeah.
You can be tired, Dad.
Yeah.
Yes. Take a nap, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think throw a party will get us interactions with Robert and Damien. See how long I can sleep for? I'm honestly not sure. Might get us another interaction. Oh, throw a party will definitely get us interaction with Craig, actually.
You think so?
Yeah, I definitely think it would give us like maybe a Craig interaction. Because they mentioned before that you and Craig used to be party animals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He was Kickstand Craig.
Yeah, kick.
Chat says last night we were going to pick work, I guess. Is
Yeah,
what we
yeah, we were like saying something about being productive, or something like that. I don't remember. Uh, yeah, we can do.
realistically
Yeah.
after a party, I usually want to go to sleep, but
That is true.
Do we really want? I mean, who are we gunning for?
Who are we gunning? I'm personally gunning for Matt right now.
I think Matt or Robert is our ideal
Yeah,
end game.
Matt or Robert would be great.
Because if we want to go for a specific person, we don't want to get too many points with the other dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Which one will get us like a Matt interaction of some kind? Or a Robert interaction, I guess.
Someone's saying that the choice doesn't matter. It's just flavor lines.
There's flavor lines, but it's still fun to
Oh.
debate.
Yeah,
That's
still,
true.
we're the dad collective. We have to overthink things. It's the dad way.
Yeah, it's the dad way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I would say Matt likes a hardworking man.
Yeah.
He hard works himself. He owns his own business. You know that thing? You
Yeah.
probably appreciate a hard worker, so I would go for productivity.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that. Work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some wine and dine mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. That sounds delicious. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman
Sounds like me.
Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. Oop. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dime Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling.
That's most TV.
Yeah. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? Oh, we're in our kitchen. Our kitchen's actually pretty fucking well kept, surprisingly.
Ooh.
I mean, we barely used it,
Nice.
so. Ooh. I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than the text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names?
Aw.
Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know if you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Oh, yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why don't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I thought they called the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned, or I was scared.
Hmm.
We could go hard mode, Dad. I don't like your attitude. Another hard mode, Dad. With I have a right to be concerned, or I guess normal mode, Dad. With I was scared, or I guess soft Dad with that one.
She's been a moody, like off and on teen lately.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go completely hard mode with I don't like your attitude.
Yeah.
I'm leaning on the concerned one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm leaning on the concerned one too, because that one seems to be the best middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Scared.
her attitude is genuine. Like she didn't mean to, but still,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she should know better.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with I have a right to be concerned.
Even if she's 18.
Yeah. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch.
Gosh.
I sit down on the couch, put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closed the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I'm off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen.
The dad angst is real.
Yeah. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again.
There we go. See, that's good.
Yeah. Well, we get more options. I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices, or good. I don't want to do good.
No.
Definitely not good.
No.
The second one sounds good.
Yeah, I like the second one.
I'm good with the second one too.
Yeah. What about you, Piff?
I'm equally good with the second one. I think the first one works as well.
Yeah, the first one does work. I'm gonna go with the second one because second one is nice but yet firm. You know.
Also,
Yeah.
thank you, Starry, for the 30 bits.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Some person donated some bits. I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Zix? Team Zix. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes it takes me to wash the pan. All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad book?
No, not now. She's gotta go to school.
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform?
So thank you, Raccoon, for the 2G.
Thank you. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Dad tip 78. Try not to make assumptions about people. It's really good. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we have to take a fucking survey? Awesome. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, or sink into a blissful oblivion. Sleep.
These are all very dad things. Wow.
Now, I like the torment my children with dad puns one a lot, but I also relate to the fall asleep watching the History Channel one a lot.
I'm leaning for the dad puns. 'Cause I
Yeah.
feel like that's been us so far.
Yeah, we have gone hard with the dad puns.
Especially when Carl was here.
Mm-hmm. May he rest in peace. What about you, Glass and Piff?
I'm trying to think of what Matt would like.
True.
I think torment kids with dad puns is a Matt thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of all of these,
I
I
think-
think Matt would enjoy that one the
Yeah.
most.
I think all of
So I
them. I
thought
think
she was
literally
puns.
all the dads like that one though. Judging by that one scene at the barbecue where they literally all tag team attack the kids with dad puns.
This is
That
true,
was pretty iconic.
Yeah.
but nothing else seems to scream Matt.
Yeah. And Matt does love his puns. Alright, to all my children with bad dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously, or I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. That last one sounds like a Robert thing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Robert.
Yeah.
That
Or a
sounds like
Craig
a-
one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Torbe, for your 10 cheer.
Thank you.
I like the lost shaker of salt for
Yeah.
some reason, personally.
I like
but
that.
none of these are bad.
I like the Lost Shaker of Salt, Castaway on DVD, and survival skills.
I like the Castaway.
Yeah.
What say you, Piff?
Might go with Castaway personally.
Alright. The council decided Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. What are your turn-ons? Oh.
Ooh.
Banana bread.
We're
Strong.
getting
Let's see. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying.
Grilling has been in every single one so far.
Yeah. Top-tier grillmanship sounds like the thing we'd get for Joseph, and I don't want to do that.
Honestly, the tennis shoes sounds like Joseph to me.
Yeah.
Honestly,
from-
like 3 of these could be Joseph with like the lawn, the tennis shoes with white socks, and the grill.
Yeah. Street smarts is definitely Robert.
Definitely. I
Um,
feel like strong dad arms would be like either
Craig?
Craig or the
Hugo, maybe?
yeah.
Matt has some pretty good arms, though.
Yeah.
But I feel like Matt is more comfortable with the crying one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt seems like he's the most in tune with his emotions out of any of the dads.
I mean, he
That
wore a
is true.
flower crown.
Yeah. And I'm gonna lean towards comfortable with crying. How about you guys?
Yeah.
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 Alright. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, or the president of space? I feel like we go salty boat captain, we will get that'll lean more towards into Joseph again because he has that whole anchor thing going for him.
Oh yeah, he does seem to like anchors for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like a Noah's Ark vibe.
Yeah, Pro Skater.
Pro skater
that-
feels like Craig.
Yeah. I honestly don't know who a good father's supposed to be leaning towards.
Probably Hugo, I think.
Yeah.
Either Hugo or like I guess I could see Matt being in there.
Yeah. I think President. I have honestly no idea. I think President of Space could either be Craig or maybe weirdly enough Damien. He seems to like more like.
Yeah. You know, have imagination and stuff. I want to go for President of Space, honestly.
I
'cause That
do-
one seems the most fun.
Yeah, that one does seem like a lot of fun.
Well, the Pro Skater one also.
Yeah. What about you, the rest of the council? What do you think?
I don't know, logically, I'm not quite sure about any of these, but I think a salty boat captain's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I kind of like Pro Skater, who is also an astronaut.
Yeah. I think the majority ruled for the president of space. So, we'll be going with that.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, or old comedies that haven't aged well. Ooh. This is a hard one.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, first one is definitely Robert.
Yeah, that is 100% Robert. Sean Connery's entire filmography. I weirdly, like, so I feel like old comedies that haven't aged well would probably be, freaking Brian.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything on Laserdisc, that's kind of like a hipster thing. I'd say that sounds like a Matt thing, maybe. Romantic comedies, though, whatever will make me cry as well, that could be any of them. I actually weirdly feel like romantic comedies or Sean Connery's entire filmography could be a Joseph thing, but I'm not sure.
You know what? I'm feeling the cry one is actually Damien.
Yeah, that would make sense.
He seems very sensitive.
Yeah. What does the rest of the council think?
I like the last three ones.
Yeah.
The ones that jump out at me is the old comedies that haven't aged well, because I enjoy watching those.
Yeah, I do like those as well. What about you, Piff?
As a gut reaction, I think old comedies that haven't aged well is surprisingly what I would be going down.
Yeah. I'm down to pick that one.
I'm fine with that one too.
Yep. What's your ideal date? Ooh. Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying a geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Yeah.
There has been a lot of napping stuff. I wonder which dad just loves napping.
Maybe Brian. He seems like a big spoon.
Yeah.
The 1,000-piece puzzle one. That actually sounds really cute.
It sounds like it'd be like a Hugo thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arson is hilarious.
Yeah. Now, I will say, arson would be hilarious for, like, our dad, since he sure did throw a flaming tennis ball at a police station at one point.
Yeah.
That would be in character for us, I guess.
Yeah. Now, arson is 100% Robert's thing, I'm gonna assume. I think being emotionally vulnerable is honestly probably Damien.
Really
Looks like Chat's gunning for arson.
Chat wants arson.
Chat seems to really want arson, yeah.
Yeah.
Or napping.
Yeah. If that's the case, we can do arson. The rest of the council cool with that?
Awesome.
Yeah.
What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I like that one a lot.
That one is just funny.
That one feels like us, honestly.
I don't. The only one that I'm like, no, not that one, is the cardigan, because that would be Joseph.
Yeah. I like the last one a lot. How about you guys?
Yeah.
I love the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee or lawnmower modifications. I like when I can next get a cup of coffee, in all honesty.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like how proud I am of my child is Brian.
Oh yeah, totally.
Potential ends of the world. I'm not too sure, honestly.
I feel like that would be Damien weirdly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I'm down for when I get next cup of coffee. How about you guys?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't really love any of these, so I'm fine with coffee.
Yeah. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Dad tip 36. Trust no one. Oh, we got
After
dads.
that.
Oh, we got dad. Oh shit, this is like a huge interactable. And well, so before we click on any of these dads, I'm gonna click on this little Amanda that's popped up on the top right here.
Oh, she's got a little monocle mustache.
Oh, it's Dad Manda. Hi, Bulso.
Ooh.
It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see that you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda?
Hey, message.
Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Bulso, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for a daughter? Though, I am of course flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all of my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Conversation ended. Alright. So we have our options of Craig, Matt, Brian, Robert, Damien, Hugo, or Joseph. Let's not do Joseph.
No, Joseph. No,
Alright.
Joseph.
So I'm leaning towards either Matt or Robert here.
Yep.
How about you guys?
I'm kind of going for Matt.
Hmm.
He seems to be your fave, so follow your dreams.
I'm gunning for Matt personally.
Yeah. About you, Piff.
Hugo.
I do like Hugo, but it seems like the majority voted for Matt this time, so... Matt. Oh, we get to read his, we get to read all their profiles before we decide. Okay, that's
Ooh,
cool.
let's read
Oh,
all
cool.
the profiles.
We'll
Alright.
just do that then.
Matt Silla. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon and hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. On a Friday...
You own a coffee shop. That's why there's all the coffee stuff.
Yeah. On a Friday night, you're most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to if you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Find tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism.
Instrumentalism.
Yeah, that. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat.
Cat person.
Yeah. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in ear and over ear, just in case. I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that that is a bad idea? I like that. Let's read Craig's. Craig Cayenne. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and a fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars.
Oh, Craig.
Oh, Craig. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. What did you do? What'd you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong champion.
Oh, Craig.
Oh, Craig.
What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? Extra tube of energy gel. I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Let's read Brian's.
Craig, you're pretty one note, aren't you, Craig?
Yeah, he sure is. Alright, Brian Harding. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and think up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you're most likely to see as how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies.
Oh, boy.
What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. I spent a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am.
Wow.
Let's do Robert, so this is gonna be a trip, I can feel it.
Oh, boy.
Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it'll use its information against us, right? On a
Oh,
Friday...
you're the conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Who's the guacamo? I trusted Guacamo. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism.
Oh, boy.
What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's trolling.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he gots to be. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spend a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Oh, jeez.
I feel like that was 100% trolling. There's no
Yeah.
way he puts his life on the internet.
Yeah. Let's read Damien's. Damien Bloodmarch. How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, you're most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens.
Ooh.
I can dig taxidermy.
Yeah.
If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A coffin. What are your turn-ons?
To like sleep in, or is he just like
He's buried in
That's
a
No, I'm
wrong.
with him. Just
He's
like,
like, "We're gonna
something
die."
to just bury myself in.
Yeah. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat.
Oh, dear.
What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. I can respect that.
Yeah.
What's your ideal date? It's night. We're in an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spent a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Jesus Christ, Damien.
Damien,
It's
how are
re-
you? You're so you, Damien.
Yeah. Hugo. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me about my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Oh, I love that.
Ooh.
If you have one thing to take with you on Desert Island to be, a remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons?
So
Muscles.
genuine.
I was just so honest.
What did you want to be? What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. That's nice. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forgot them at home a lot. I spent a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. That's real good right there.
Wow. Man, this guy's
He's nice. I like him a
so
lot.
my type.
I like Hugo a lot actually. And now it's time for Joseph.
Oh no.
It's okay, we're just reading his profile.
Yeah. Joseph Christensen. Voted Maple Bay's number. Yeah.
Why is that his last name?
Because
Why did he name all of his kids Chris?
I don't know.
One of his kids is named Chris Christensen.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out in the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Oh, you asshole.
How can you? It's a completely random game.
Yeah. I played solo Candyland a lot as a kid, I'll have people know. And it's depressing. On a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you onto Desert Island to be, my 6 string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. Oh, you liar.
You liar. You're dateable, you liar.
Yeah. Hold on. Gotta grab this thing. Okay. What'd you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain? What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. I spent a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Yeah, you could be better in all those categories, my dude.
Could be a lot better.
Yeah, it could be a lot better. Alright, so who do we want to message first? Craig, Matt, Brian, Robert, Damien, Hugo, or Joseph? I'm honestly leaning towards, I honestly like a lot. I like Matt, Damien, Hugo, and Robert a lot.
Yeah.
I like all of them. Hugo has grown on me a lot, really fast.
Yeah.
I guess, weirdly enough, I'm kind of on Robert, because I feel like he's one of those types who's just there for, part of the relationship and then dumps.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but we gotta unlock him, you know? We gotta, crack him open, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like he's just going to be mean. Do we want to...
Honestly, I feel like it'll be fun.
Yeah.
This is not my dad relationship.
Yeah. I feel like Robert will be like a fun, angsty adventure.
Yeah. What do you think, Piff?
Heartbreak and drama and car chases.
Yeah. What do you think, Piff?
Hugo.
Hugo?
Yeah, I also kind of want to message Hugo, but that's just me.
We have built our profile around, it feels like, none of these men.
Yeah.
To be fair, we didn't know about all of their personality points going into this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm down for either Matt or Hugo.
Seems like the majority is okay with Hugo for now.
The council has spoken.
Yep, the council has spoken. Hugo first. Message. Dad tip 14. Shave with the grain. Good tip. Don't go against it. It'll fuck you up.
It hurts.
I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? What are you about to say, Piff?
Oh, I'll be back. I'm gonna grab some meatballs.
Okay.
Woo!
I wait a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class, and I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be.
Oh.
Amanda silently trudges into oh, Amanda, you don't look too good. You look super tired. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. No!
Uh-oh.
Morning, Amanda.
Amanda, honey, what's wrong?
And,
Morning, Pops. Hey, are you alright? Oh,
Fine.
of course, I'm fine. I was got thinking about the Backstreet Boys, and they had a reunion. The Backstreet Boys are back, alright? But they're different.
Huh.
Something's wrong with them, like they're dreams someone once had but can no longer remember. And no one's talking about it. They're just going like everything's normal. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong, but were they original? Were they really the only ones? What should we go with here? I'm feeling, are you sure that's all you're upset about?
I feel like what she said there
Yeah, it's...
is basically a subtle way of saying what's going wrong in her life right now, which is every one of her friends is going off to this nice school that she didn't get accepted to.
Yeah.
And they're all going
Probably, yeah.
on like there's no big deal.
Yeah, and she's not super sure if the thing she's been trying to do for so long is what she wants to do anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like the last one wouldn't really get us anywhere with her.
No, I feel like that's avoiding the thing.
Yeah. Generally, I wouldn't go with the second one because that seems a bit confrontational, and we did promise her to give her some space if she wanted it, you know.
Yeah,
So I feel like
Yeah.
just asking if she's sure that's all it's wrong.
yeah.
I'm pretty good with the first one. Yeah, the second one doesn't seem nice for this
Yeah.
situation.
If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away.
Ah.
Thanks, Popsicle, I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me about it when she's ready. Hey, how's middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne crying and being generally terrible.
Aw.
Everyone sucks. No self-awareness, just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40+ hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day, top 40s pop. The middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember. I didn't like it. I thought it was fine. I think I'm leaning towards I didn't like it. I think our dad has the really hard sudden nope type reactions to
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I mean, I also didn't like middle school,
Yeah,
so...
maybe.
He doesn't seem like the type that would have liked middle school.
Yeah,
Or didn't remember it.
yeah. I'm gonna go with I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me, and I'll never forget. What'd she do to you? I stare off in the middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. And I remembered the bitter betrayal. Her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham. Him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why ask me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. I just want to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They give us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. I mean, that sounds better than my last field trip. The last field trip I ever had was literally to a garbage dump.
Ooh.
Oh.
Did you also get square pizza?
No, they just made us stare at garbage.
Oh.
Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vegas sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you can get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What? What are you worried? A whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear into my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end.
Oh, no.
Hugo jogs up to me looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming. I'm sure you know this is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great, well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids that are over here. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. And you guys put your phones away. All of the kids look up for a moment, stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are these guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. Oh, it's we'll see. Never mind. That's fine. Ugh.
Fine, it's fine.
The classes start filling into the aquarium and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have moments for pride. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. Why doesn't the aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on the old man in the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Now listen, petting stingrays is rad. Also, it's even better if you get to feed them. Also, there's an octopus back there, so I'll point that out.
Oh yeah, there is.
There's also a straight-up great white shark back there.
There's also just a shark there.
Yeah, it's just a great white shark. This must be a big fucking aquarium then, Jesus.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, it's hard to keep a shark in captivity, much less a great white.
Is it a great white, though?
Looks like one.
I mean, it's got the coloring of one, but it's pretty tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too small.
Alright. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on. I mean, the exhibits, sorry. Come on. They have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points towards a brown and white one with long spines.
Hey.
That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Whoa. Their spines are venomous too. Nature's hardcore. You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points at a spiny, grumpy-looking fish out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they just keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis? Oof, yeah. That ain't nice. Cool.
Hey.
Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel overwhelmed. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the American longfin, blue nose wiggly fish, or the humphead wrasse. Ooh, a humphead wrasse is real cool. At least if I remember correctly, the fish itself. I don't think I ever heard of a blue nose wiggly fish.
Never heard of that one, no.
Is that a real fish?
I don't know. I think a humphead wrasse is a real fish, if I remember correctly. I could be dumb though and be
I'm pretty sure it is.
yeah.
I like it.
I like the
So
humphead
I'm voting
wrasse.
for that one, yeah.
Yeah, I like humphead wrasse. How about Piff and Glass?
I'm good with that one.
Yeah. I'm assuming Pip's probably still getting food, so I'm gonna go with humphead wrasse. Yeah? Did you know that? Paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish trivia, or political fish trivia? I think you like psychiatric fish trivia. What about you two? Because he doesn't seem like the type to get into like the paranormal type stuff.
Yeah, no.
He might like political fish trivia. I'm actually leaning towards political more actually.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, that one's just the more amusing one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Political fish trivia. This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana. Oh, he really liked that a lot. I didn't know it was so progressive. Times are changing, man. Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack or absolutely not? I wonder if we go, like, serious as a heart attack, he will, like, laugh about it, or if we go absolutely not, he'll just go, oh, alright.
I feel like I don't know if he'd like joking about heart attack.
Yeah. I'll go with absolutely not.
Yeah, I lean towards absolutely not.
I'm playing it for the gag here.
Yes.
Huh, good one. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in the massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side, separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow. I walk over and join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. We can learn a great deal from the Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing?
Sharks kissing.
I mean, the last one's funny. I'd say not the first one. That seems a bit too hard in right off the bat.
Yeah, that's too much too fast.
Too much too fast.
Yeah. Now, I do feel like he would learn a great deal more, but sharks kissing is hilarious.
Sharks kissing is hilarious. You could either go with the option that he probably likes or funny.
Yeah. I'm fine with either. Honestly, what do you two think?
Sharks kissing. Sharks kissing.
Sharks kissing?
Sharks kissing.
Alright, sharks kissing. No, Bulso. One's eating the other. Well, we stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish.
Guys, look at that sunfish in the back.
Oh yeah, that's a big ass sunfish. I mean, they are
It's
generally.
having a great time.
Yeah, it's having a real good time. I like that we have these. I'm assuming those are jellyfish in the pink tank on the right, next to the other jellyfish tank.
Yeah, we have something similar to that at our aquarium.
Yeah.
Actually, this looks a lot like our aquarium. I wonder if they modeled it after it.
That'd be cool. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well moisturized hands. Fucking horseshoe crabs are freaky looking.
They are.
Yeah. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his arm in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Bulso? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun. And informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hands into the cold water. I touch the stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hands back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor of ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the little hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that? Our backpack's usually that wet? Hold on. Susan! Susan, get back here! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her where she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think you might need a bag cop. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I'm not afraid to hit a child. Not that one!
Not the last one.
I like the second one a lot.
The second one's the funniest.
Yeah. I think Hugo would respect the first more, though. He seems like a straight-to-the-point type of guy, you know?
That's also kind of why the kids don't seem to really follow him.
Yeah, I want to go with the easy 5 to 10 clink in all honesty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like the second
honestly,
one.
I think I'm worried that this kid has taken something from the touch tank and it is now out of water. And I
Yeah.
feel like the kid will be more receptive to the 5 to 10.
Yeah.
Me too.
Alright, I'll go with that one.
I feel like Hugo's problem is that he's too serious, so we need to lighten him up.
Yeah.
Yep. That's an easy 5 to 10 to clink. I had a bud go down for that once. Came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher, you can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor and lands with a let slap. We stare everywhere before it starts to move. Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles across the floor. An employee swoops in and scoops up and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside, where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan skulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. Gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and rainbow of the beautiful underwater plant life surround us. Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered in the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. It's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back to their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard.
Hey.
Wonder if they had to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. I wonder how many thousand of them. Seem to know a lot about marine life.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. As we stop learning, I don't think I'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins?
Oh.
Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Penguin. A group of kids run around the exhibit. Someone stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? Isn't too bad.
Whoa.
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Uh-oh. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad.
Oh dear.
Is it one of ours?
I don't know.
It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguin and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding out of sight of one of the employees. Over the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks
I
around.
don't know.
I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run to the closure and greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The girl looks around and looks at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you! I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds that traditionally know to fly, but penguins cannot. So I understand that some confusion when we are discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have the time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay down the law, try to relate to her, or bribe her.
She's like 11.
She is
Should
11.
bribe her.
Bribing her would work, I do think.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Bribing will get her to get out. I don't think we can relate to her at all as the
Yeah.
cool dad.
And lay down the law won't work at all because she's trying to defy the law right now.
Pretty much. Bribing, I think, is the only way to go.
Relating her with her will take too long.
Yeah. Time to bribe her. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, we'll give it to me right now. Reaching up pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, we'll have $12 and some change. There's some buttons here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we'll have a deal. We shake our arrangement if I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on the way out of the enclosure. We're going to have to block these birds. Oh, what the fuck is this?
What is this?
That's right, motherfucker. This is gameplay.
What?
Oh my gosh.
This is...
No, bird.
Be gone!
Be gone, bird.
Be gone!
Get away, bird.
You may not leave, assholes! Oh, a penguin escaped? What fucking how? Be gone, bird!
How did it? It just went
What?
off
It went through the wall.
It went through the wall, what?
wall.
It flew.
Be gone, penguin! No! Get away! Damn it, they're escaping! Bribe the teen? Damn it, I had to bribe the team now with money. Penguins escaped. I can't. They're still escaping. I can't do nothing. How many penguins escaped? Fuck. 8 penguins escaped. That ain't too bad.
Oh gosh.
Rank S, hell yeah. Bribery works. Dad tip 44. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs. Oh god.
Gas is cheaper than a penguin.
I wasn't expecting sudden gameplay. What the fuck?
Gameplay in my visual novel?
Whew. Glad that's over. Just in time too. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over.
I don't know.
Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, there's thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Sweet milkshake.
What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, so that they can compare animal thief notes.
Oh.
You're not off the hook, Molly. Bulso, just bribe a child? I bribed the child. I don't know what she's talking about, or you can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. I don't think he'd be down with the, I bribed the child thing, but I think he would appreciate the honesty of it.
Yeah.
I'd say the first or the last one.
Yeah.
I'd go for the last one.
What do you think, Piff?
You gotta be straight up with him. He's also in cahoots with this. If there's cops involved, you gotta tell him you bribed that child.
True.
Seems like a lot of the chat wants the first one.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go with the first one then. It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done. Well, yeah, he liked that. I'm not proud of it either, or of my penguin facts trademark lecture. But at least we got her out. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Bulso. Thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hey.
Let me take you out next time to make it up for you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. I'm all about cheese boards. There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. I mean, all these are positive.
These are basically all the same.
I think I love cheese boards would be fine. How about you guys?
Well,
Yeah.
it depends. Are you trying to impress this guy or be truthful?
I mean, we want one's got to like us, so you know.
Then you gotta go all in on cheese boards.
Yeah. So there's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board.
Heck yeah, nothing.
Mm.
Lie to his face.
Well, I guess that then. Oh yeah, he really liked that a lot. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walked inside to find the house empty. Wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Dad.
We've all been there. I had to run and grab her before any of the employees saw. Got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was a nice getting to spend time with Hugo, though.
Oh.
I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Yeah. Dad tip number 86. Always try your... That's everything. Ooh. Whoa, we got dad points. Guys, we got mad dad points. Rank S. Hell yeah.
Ooh, your mustache is really high up.
Yeah, our mustache is real good. Also, we don't have very high confidence or worthwhile hobby, but we do have pretty good recliner and pretty good touch tank.
Your touch tank was spot on.
Yeah. Dad tip 88. Pay your bills early. That's a good tip. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. Wonder if we got any coupons today. Nice mail person slides a couple letters in and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I literally knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, I just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Artists? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls the letter out and unfolds it. And? This pet is killing me. This is her dream school. A man's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Yay! Finally!
Yay!
Oh! I got in! She tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview. And you got photography, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools Amanda applied to, but I know she's had it in her heart for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bay side, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there's all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring a student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know. I'm just excited. Imagine that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all the professional photo editing software for free. Man, that sounds fucking amazing. I wish I got that shit for free.
Wait, for free?
Yeah, she said she gets it for
That
free.
must be-
Goddamn, like, student discounts were great, but, like, free, holy shit.
Yeah, that's good
That
shit.
must be an expensive school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
photo editing programs ain't fucking cheap, let me tell you.
It ain't
And this
no-
is for all of the students.
Yeah. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA. I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take this survey online, they match you with someone with a similar major and interests, but we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding, we didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough sign attack like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one? I bet I could forge one. I think I could get a rabbit, maybe a snake, maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Sure fucking will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends on the size of the snake though, I guess. Oh
And the
boy.
rabbit.
Yeah. Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, You know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes merely well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person. I hope you know that how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull in Amanda for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. I love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Dad tip 79. Don't trust gas station egg sandwiches. Oh shit. We got a message from Dadmazon.
Ooh.
Hi, this is Stephen from Dadmazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Oh, okay, yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I just need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from the waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No! I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris. Put on pants. Dad tip 80. Please don't pirate games. Yes. Good. Oh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I open up the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? Oh boy, I almost even don't want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up, are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies. You ordered dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours? No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Hell yeah, taxidermy.
Oh my gosh, this is Damien's.
Yeah. Now, let me say, taxidermying bugs is rad as fuck. I love that hobby. I really want to try getting into it. I think it's super cool.
I guess we should hang out with Damien.
Yeah, I really do want to get to know Damien more. We don't really know him that much.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you. Take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. Bring the box to Damien or give the box to Amanda? Let's bring it to Damien.
Yeah.
It's his box. He fucking paid for it. It's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
I took it over to him. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't wait to see his house. It'll be on stream.
Oh, me too.
He went so hard.
My
Oh.
gosh.
I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly a door opens. Mr. Zix, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay,
What?
anyways. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. Oh, he loved that. Good. I hand the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you going to do with those butterflies? Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Bulso Zix. Sure!
That's fine.
Damien, oh, the inside of his house is super pretty. He has sandwiches! Look how nice this is.
Oh yeah.
Damien leads me into his study, where he sets up some sort of workstation above his desk. It's a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh, this is rad, actually.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't ready quite yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are gorgeous, iridescent green color.
Those are very pretty butterflies.
They are. Oh, and the pigment on this one is just so nice too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antennae with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready. And then what? I remove all the pins and put it on display with the others. Take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with the bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall. Ah, yes. That's a blue morpho, one of my favorites too. He hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist, believe me, I have more than enough. Thank you. If you ever have any interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. Haha, I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You'd make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Bulso. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Dad tip number 7. Laserdisc is clearly the superior video format.
He's so sweet, man. He gave us a butterfly.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'd be down to go on a date with either Damien or Matt right now. What do you guys think?
Well, let's give Matt some love.
Yeah. What about you, Piff and Glass? What do you think?
I want to see the best ending for Hugo, so I kind of want to go for Hugo again.
True. I just imagine that, like, I don't think, like, going on multiple dates would, like, hurt them at all, would it? Like,
I guess it depends on, like, the dating sims. Sometimes
so.
they don't like it if you, like, you get a certain amount with other dudes.
yeah.
I don't know how this one works at all.
Yeah.
This one seems to be pretty forgiving.
Yeah.
I'd say we fish around a bit more before we decide. Nothing's been, like, romantic yet. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all really good points. Hugo.
I kind of want to see the best thing. I feel like to get best thing, might have to hone in on it, do. So I vote for Hugo.
I'm down for
But
whatever.
It's up to you.
I'll leave it up to you, G-Man.
Yeah, well, it seems like the majority of folks want to do Hugo again, so we can do Hugo again.
Okay.
See. Alright, we'll message him. Dad tip 18. Always carry a pocket knife. I took Hugh up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? He responds within a few minutes. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer. And it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry, I meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere.
I mean, I don't see a problem in this.
Yeah.
No. Jackie Chan's a wonderful person.
Yes.
Yeah. Save a couple for me. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Huh! Let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from a computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. I hop on the couch and... Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I hop on the couch and turn some Antiques Road Warrior for the background noise. Oh, checking something. Okay. Antiques Road Warrior for the background noise. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it was once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the praise of his voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor / bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I'm jolted awake by a dad message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. Says that he knows Jackie Chan personally, and Jackie Chan won't be happy to hear this. I found out a reply. I get off work in a little while, and I continue to be very serious about cheese boards. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I worked out the details. I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy. That ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? There's a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. I walk into the quaint French diner, and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day?
I don't know.
Every day is a long day when you have to teach middle schoolers. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just a sensationalist news media capitalizing out on the fears of suburban parents as usual. At least I hope. Yikes.
Oh.
Right now, I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. Waitress stops by and takes our order from the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, please put the cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep. We're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh.
We'd
Oh,
loved... What? Go on in.
Trivia is awesome. This is
Yeah.
a great date.
Yeah. We'd love to play, right, Bozo? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us our scorecards, and we play in a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Bulso! I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters. Look like they're ready for trivia. They come up at our table to greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old questions and answers game? Yep, we're here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone, too. Lost in New York. Having reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia, too. That raises the stakes. Great name, though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's that's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at the puns. Like father, like daughter. You guys gonna give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. We're just here for the cheese too. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings bad. I will destroy you. I think Hugo would really like a good competitive spirit in this one.
He
does
seems
like
really...
learn.
Oops, sorry, go ahead.
As far as I can tell, he really enjoys the concept of learning. He really likes cheese.
Yeah. He does like cheese a lot, but he does seem really enthusiastic about this trivia, though.
Likes trivia.
I will destroy you.
Yeah.
I feel like the
I do-
second one is a good
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah, also, the I will destroy you may seem like not like a team game since the word I, however, the second one has we.
Key choice, I see.
Yes. I'm looking in between the lines here. Well, not in between. I'm
Chad
actually...
really likes number 2.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys? Are you guys down with number 2?
I'm down with number 2. I think that's pretty playful.
Yep.
Yeah.
The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Hugo and I bumped fists. He liked it. Tag team champions. We'll have to think of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy, breezy, beautiful. Havarti like it's 1999. Ah, real monsters. Craigslist Swiss connections. I really like Havarti like it's 1999.
That one is real. I like that and real monster.
Real monsters is pretty good too.
That'd be a personal favorite. I don't think it'll impress the teacher very much.
Yeah. He does. I think he might like Craigslist Swiss connections more. That's just me. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Havarti.
Havarti? Alright, we can do that. Havarti like it's 1999? That'll do just nicely. Oh, I think it might have just been a flavor thing. I don't know. The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide it into a dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with some honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me.
Oh.
Cheers to cheese. Hey. Oh no.
Oh, is it a mini game?
No, this guy.
Oh.
A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, look, everybody's really into this. That's what I'd like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I is like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me.
That's cool.
I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids.
That's cool.
Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent. You know who...
We win.
Go ahead.
We win.
Yeah. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much.
Oh boy.
More jokes! Classic Quizmaster clips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque insect-like creature? Yes?
He sure does.
Yep. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Other noble sites include Isengard, Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is this elvish name for this continent?
Oh.
It's not Hoth. Our answers are Endor, Hoth, Arenal, or Lemuria. It's not
I do
Endor,
not
Hoth.
know.
Those are both Star Wars references.
Yeah, it's not
remember.
Endor, and it's not Hoth.
I don't remember either, because fuck me if I paid attention to names in Lord of the Rings.
I almost don't want to look at.
I
almost don't want to look at chat because this is a trivia question.
Yeah, I feel like it's Arenal, but
That sounds
Damn
right
it.
to me.
This is a really specific question.
Yeah, the thing that's throwing me off is like, what's the elvish name for the continent? I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, or it could have been what's the name of this elvish continent? I don't know.
I mean, if I wanted to be a cheater, I could go grab my Lord of the Rings book.
We won't
Yeah,
cheat.
so could I.
We won't cheat this time. I'm leaning towards Arenal, honestly.
Yeah.
Sure.
I
Mm.
don't
Look,
know if this matters or not.
What was that, Piff? Piff?
Yeah, so I say sure because like I have no idea.
Yeah.
I think I may have spoiled the answer by looking at chat. So
The chat is a flood
Yeah.
yeah,
of things.
I'm
I
going.
also got spoiled,
I'm
so
gonna
I'm
go
gonna
with-
stay silent.
I'm gonna go with
me too.
Arenal. Oh, that's the wrong answer. Fuck. Who? He has said wrong answers, I'm assuming. Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? I don't know. Fucking William A. Alcott, Edgar Rice Burroughs, Nathaniel Hawthorne, or E. Doc Smith. E. Doc Smith is a reference to Back to the Future.
Huh.
Fucking. I feel like Nathaniel Hawthorne is also a reference to something. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure Hawthorne is real.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to names, man. I have
Yeah,
trouble.
you're-
I have trouble remembering my own name sometimes. Fucking hell.
Let's go for Rice Man.
Rice.
Let's go with
Yeah,
a rice
sure.
bowl.
Sure.
Let's go with rice burrito.
Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. It's the Count of Monte Cristo. That's easy.
Nice.
Eh.
The
Yeah, easy.
The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Ah, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie.
Do the nervous mess.
Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. Next round is cinema. My eyes flash. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over fictional universes is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay?
Oh no.
I think it's just his character, I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty, I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. Hey, me too! That's an interesting one.
Oh.
It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. Not guilty for me. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Their father, their promise, the Jedi Order, or their mother? It was, I believe, their promise.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember back to the movie. I remember the scene. I'm just trying to remember what they were talking about. I think it was their promise.
Yeah, it was
they
their
had
promise
promised
because
something.
one, neither of them knew their mother.
No, they did not
they-
know their mother at this point.
and what would-
I don't think Luke.
Yeah,
Luke
he
mentioned-
knew that Darth Vader was his father at this point, but
But he didn't tell.
But yeah, he
Leia.
didn't tell Leia. He sure did never fucking tell her. And what's the point of her asking? The Jedi Order didn't come in until the prequels.
Yeah, I think he meant that conversation was like they had promised that like if something happened to him, she would do a specific thing.
Yeah.
I
Their
can't help
promise.
you. I've never seen Star Wars.
What entertainer makes a fourth wall-breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Fuck!
Oh god.
God damn it. Damn it. I haven't seen Gremlins 2 in fucking 9 years.
I can't help with this. I've never seen this movie.
It wouldn't be
Me
Charlie
either.
Sheen. Definitely not Charlie Sheen.
Boy George.
It can't be Boy George.
Hulk Hogan.
I could see it be Hulk Hogan. I could very easily see it being Hulk Hogan.
So can I, honestly.
Hulk Hogan was in fucking everything. It was the thing.
Yeah, I'll believe that.
I feel like weirdly Hulk Hogan would show up because I think he showed up in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he showed up in fucking everything. So I'm gonna go with Hulk Hogan. Which of these 80s horror movies which of these 80s horror movies dies not features an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? Shining has one. Within the Woods. I don't know. Within the. Wait, was Shining an Indian burial ground or was it just fucking haunted? I don't remember. Poltergeist was Indian burial ground. Pet Sematary was Indian burial ground.
Yeah.
It's either Within the Woods or The Shining. I don't remember if The Shining was on top of an Indian burial ground though. I remember it was just a fucking haunted ass hotel.
Yeah, wasn't it just a hotel? Like, I don't know anything about horror movies, but I thought The Shining was just like a crazy writer man in a hotel, like the stress.
Yeah, and
just
the hotel was fucking with him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
was the hotel fucking with him because it was on an Indian burial ground? That's the thing.
I sure don't fucking remember if
I remember, for some reason, that's like the one thing I remember. I think The Shining actually did have an ancient burial ground.
Yeah, see, it's Stephen King, and he fucking puts everything into an Indian burial ground.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm almost
Pet
like...
Cemetery is also Stephen King.
Yeah.
So.
For some reason, that's the only thing that I remember is, like, The Shining has a freaking burial ground for, like, almost no reason. Like, put it right at the end of the movie. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm gonna go with Within the
Huh.
Woods.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You know, we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's teams. Those guys are pros. Look over their table and give them a friendly, nice, but competitive nod. Eyes locked with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And next category is wrestling. Eyes flash again. Okay, we're totally boned. Ha! That's what you think, asshole. Hugo grabs my arms. Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone! I crave human interaction! Please put me in a chokehold! Please! It has been so long since I've been held! I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz! Remember this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. Look over at Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for WWE. Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes? The enthusiastic one over there? Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster. That is correct! Points to Havarti like it's 1999. Next question is, this city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York. New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985. Another correct answer for Havarti like it's 1999. He was destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Ooh, a tough one. The title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him. Yes. Chavo versus Kane. Ooh, sorry, Bucko, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record was Chavo Guerrero versus Kane. In WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008, Kane took down Chavo with one choke slam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get his encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling?
I don't know.
Oh, you know, just pick up stuff. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quiz master.
Oh.
Alright. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost New York. Brian and Matt high five. And Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo and I high five. Look over at Brian and Matt and Carmencita and Daisy. All playfully give us thumbs up and down and stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I guess I can never take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds, cats, fish, or dogs? Well, don't guess you give the answer out.
I feel like when it says canary, you'd obviously think of birds, but I feel like maybe it's a red herring.
Hmm.
I feel like dogs, weird, because like canine.
Maybe. What do you two think?
I didn't. What was the question?
What
What were the Canary Isles named after?
Yeah.
What kind of animal?
Glass brings up a good point that it could be like a reference to the canine of dogs, but also I believe the canaries have birds, so we're not gonna...
Canaries are birds, but
Is there a fish by the name of canary?
is it a trick?
It feels.
It feels like a trick.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
It cannot be this straightforward.
I'm Glass does bring up a really good point of it with that potential trick thing. So I'm down to bring do dogs to test our steel against it.
Okay.
I'm putting full faith.
Yeah. Dogs.
I'm just gonna say not birds because fuck it.
That's right.
What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Fuck if I know.
What?
Zebra, zebu, ziziviva, a type of American weevil, or zonkey. Fuck, I don't. All right, hold on. Let me do the math here. Not math,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah,
would
in
be
the dictionary?
yeah. In the dictionary, it would be
It's in alphabetical order.
yeah. It would
Well,
be
then it would be, yeah.
ziziva then, I guess. That makes sense to me
Yeah.
because it's zy. But I don't know if they're trying to lie to me or something.
Well,
So,
see, we have the advantage of multiple choice, where in the real world that would not be a thing.
Yeah.
so, in reference to the last question, since we already answered it, apparently the canary bird is named after the island, and then we were right to pick dogs.
Okay.
So that's cool.
All right. If Ziziva is a real animal, then it would be that. Just because the way, since that's how you arrange it alphabetically, is if you go
Look,
by the
there's
second
some
letter.
weird freaking animal names. I looked up in the dictionary many random things. I like flipped through it and put what I figured. Just like there, what is this? So I actually found an animal called a dick.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's actually very similar to like a deer, but smaller.
Are you guys down to be risky here and go with Ziziva?
I'm down to be risky.
Actually, I'm kind of feeling zonky because the Zivifla, whatever, it seems like really specific, and that's the kind of thing that would only be in like a very specialized dictionary, you know, not like a regular dictionary.
True. It did
But
bring
I
up.
feel like there would be like other animals that would come after Zonky.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know. I feel like
If you could think of one, then
I didn't
Zizifla.
even know a zonkey was a real animal. I feel like that's just monkey with a Z on it.
Could also just be donkey with a Z on it.
It's a donkey zebra. It's like a mule, but with a zebra.
Yeah.
I've seen one.
Oh.
He had
Yeah.
a bad temper.
Yeah, if Ziziva is the truth, then goddamn, like I was not sure because the only thing that stopped me is like I don't know if Ziziva is fucking real. Like they go,
I'm saying I'm trusting in this weird freaking like nonsense string of letters. I never trusted the American language. I always think it's extremely stupid. This fits in my criteria.
Yeah. Would you guys be down for Ziziva or Zonky? Like, fucking if I know.
I want to go risky.
You want to go risky? I think
Yeah.
the majority are down for risky. Okay, Ziziva it is.
Correct.
What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Canadian
God.
beaver, duckbill platypus, polar bear, or otter? Well, otters don't really have much fur. It's more fucking blubber.
I'm so far on top.
I don't think it'd be Canadian beaver.
Canadian beavers. They They're pretty thick, but I think it's a polar bear.
Yeah, could be either
That'd
that.
be my first guess, but I don't know animals that well.
Yeah.
I feel like it it has to be an animal that has to survive extreme conditions like a polar bear,
Yeah.
and has to or has to be like in the water constantly and
Yeah.
has to keep warm.
Also, I remember
Which polar
correctly.
bear?
Also, if I remember correctly, the duck-billed platypus does not have any fur on it. I think it's one of those.
Not dead.
Oh, does it? I don't know.
Thought it did.
I weirdly want to say otter because I know a specific fact about otters. Sea otters have a very thick fur because it traps the air pockets in its fur, and that's how they float on the water for so long.
Hmm.
Hmm.
With your immense otter knowledge.
She is the otter expert, from what I know.
I want to say polar bear because my brother is really into bears, and he actually came to me the other day and he was like, "Dad, I just learned about polar bear fur, and you can like sink your whole fist into those things. Like, it's apparently very fluffy, you know?"
Yeah.
This is hard.
Yeah. It's either polar bear or otter. That's what we're leaning.
I feel like, yeah, it's either polar bear or otter. I know the specific really weird fact about sea otters having a lot of freaking fur to
Yeah.
keep float. Because
Well,
if it got like just completely wet, then they wouldn't be able to float.
I will say I'm more willing to trust Glass's first-hand knowledge than my second-hand knowledge.
Yeah. What are you guys feeling?
I've been just guessing. I'm gonna go with experts on this.
Yeah.
This is a phone a friend, and I'm keeping whatever they put down. Mm.
I'm gonna trust Glass.
All right. We're gonna go with otter.
Correctamundo.
All right, I'm just going to come around and collect your scorecards, and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes in the back and to tally up the score. I pick up what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. So, what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. I always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style. You want the last piece of Havarti? No, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting in bated breath for results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we've had a great night, lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game. The winner of tonight's trivia contest is Havarti like it's 1999. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care.
Yeah!
I wonder what the criteria was to win.
I think it's probably like, if you get 60% or higher, you win. Like if you get under the 50% marginal, you lose. Yep. Havarti like it's 1999. Come on down, get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care. We're Phil Nominal Services. God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. I motion for Hugo to go get the gift card, and he slyly slinks out of the booth to grab it. He pauses for a moment and gives the quizmaster a hug with a few pats on the back. The quizmaster sobs just a little. Oh jeez, I saw Matt just like appear behind the quizmaster for a second.
He stabs him.
Hugo makes a victory lap to our table and gives me a high five. Havarti like it's 1999. It's unstoppable. Havarti like it's 99 is great. May Havarti like 1999 reign for 1,000 years. Hey, great work, guys. You guys did awesome. We'll be having Havarti. We'll be seeing Havarti like it's 1999 again next week. I'll give it to Hugo, who smiles. Maybe so. We make a pretty good team, huh, Hugo? Hugo blushes. Hugo and I walked back towards our cul-de-sac, basking in the glow of our win and nursing our cheese-filled bellies. Man, we crushed it in there.
Oh.
Finally, enduring the screams of young children for years on end has paid off. I'll take my half of this gift card and use it to purchase many, many air fresheners for my car, which Ernest refuses to stop vaping in. I think I'll use my half to buy at least 2 tire pressure gauges to place in different parts of my garage. You never know when you're going to need one, and I prefer to have them within arm's reach. A fine plan. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's got to be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled out that wrestling knowledge like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. Ask again or drop it. You think
How deep do you think you are in this relationship?
I think we're pretty good pals now, but I don't. It's. This seems like
he's
something
probably
he's
just
really nervous
embarrassed.
about.
He's probably just embarrassed. Like, wrestling is a pretty niche hobby, so...
When will you have the opportunity to do this again?
That's
yeah,
true.
don't push it.
Probably never.
Yeah, I'm down to ask again.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna make fun of him.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I feel like if you ask again, but like you're just wanting to know like his hobbies.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. We want down for asking again?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
willing to put that down.
Alright, ask again. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. Ask again or drop it. We could keep on pressing.
Come on.
Definitely
Press.
keep pressing.
Alright. Phoenix Wright, stop me. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. Oh, he liked that a lot.
Yay.
Alright. If you really want to know, it's just follow me.
Ooh.
Ooh! We're going to Hugo's house.
Ooh.
It's surprisingly
Is he a
messy.
wrestler?
Hugo leads
Super wrestler?
Yeah. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside, and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. I wouldn't call this neat.
This is not what I'd consider neat.
Of course, this could just be his son being an asshole and trash and shit.
I mean, there's still a teacup there
Yeah.
with tea in it.
Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. This house is actually spotless. I follow him down the hallway. What are we doing? He opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. Closed door behind us. Whoa! Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, it's like...
Ooh.
Oh, this makes sense. Earlier he talked about his, on his profile. He said one of his interests was painting miniatures.
These are his miniatures.
There's so many!
Yeah, it's a
Did he
lot.
also say his turn-ons were muscles?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Ah.
Dude, he's even got a lava lamp.
yeah, that's rad.
And a belt!
Yeah, he has 2 belts.
There's a plushy wrestler that has nipples.
Yeah. Hugo flips a switch and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. It's, this is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh, wow. Not many people have seen this, huh? This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I want to do that one.
Yeah, this is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh, he loved that. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. Pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is... It's meatballs. Sorry. I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. Oh, yeah, I really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate. I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes in Hugo's wrestling room, looks around with disgust. He knows it's me and Skos. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Fuck you, Ernest.
Ernest, why are you being such a jerk?
Ernest leaves.
18.
Yeah. Ernest leaves, and a moment later, props back his head in the room. And your stupid friend. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo rarely runs his head through his hair. Sorry about that. Him. And sorry about that. I have to keep on apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authoritative figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a teacher, Dad. My ex, he gets to be fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework on time. Hey, you have to love him, and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. And for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting kinda late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe tell me some more about it next time. But Hugo smiles. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. It only takes me a minute to walk back home, and Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you eat all the cheese your little heart desired? I'm a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Yes. Hash browns! Okay. Toast dipped in egg! Alright. Blueberry pancakes! Well, only if you help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now, tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. The Hugo's real cute.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we almost maxed out the family fun stat.
Woo!
S-rank date, hell yeah.
Just got found.
Our gun safety was pretty low. Our Hemingway was pretty low. Our tweed was pretty good. Our charcuterie was pretty good, and the cheese was really good.
Nice.
That was a pretty good date.
Yeah, that was a pretty good date.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. One of Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass the room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. Open the door. In the dark, I see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen or leave her alone? I think we should did something happen. This is our time to be comforting Dad.
Hey, how recently did her other dad die?
I'm guessing fairly recently.
Because this might be what she's upset about.
Might be.
I think they've probably been recent. I think they were probably in the house for at least a while before they decided to move.
Yeah. I think she needs someone to talk to right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, if she's not moody, I'd say go for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. We can press her if we want to.
Gotta impress her.
Yeah. Like, she needs
I'm
to...
worried.
Yeah, we're worried. She has something she needs to get off her chest.
She's been crying off and on for a while.
Yeah, this needs to... We need to get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna go with something must have happened.
Yeah. This can't keep going like this.
Yeah. Amanda, get out! Okay. Quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. Why is her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She was so open with me. Did I do something wrong? She mad at me? She wasn't before. She definitely is now. Can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. On that very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. I should have her school soon. I should be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle and toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride at school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. Sit back in the kitchen and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall in it, and I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get back up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. And she started to cry because she didn't think she needed the bandages. She wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she had stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her ice cream. It was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. So rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walking the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? Wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just... whatever it is, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was just hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on a table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da!
Aww.
Dad. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%, but it's spelled wrong.
With 3 candles and sprinkles.
It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around the sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. Grabs some plates and forks, serves up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing, you know, I've been really weird lately, and just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? Let's just start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond, the best friend, the other one. I believe Emma R is the best friend, Emma P is the one we don't like too much. That right? Am I right about that?
I have a hard time keeping her friends straight. I think Emma R is the friend from, like, the photo.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the best friend, because Amanda's the one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond. And I remember...
Yeah, she was the one who puked.
I believe she wouldn't be as fed up, she wouldn't be as upset about Emma R going away to a different school unless they were besties, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, I think it is best friend.
Best friend? You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? She's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying it for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay.
Except that he kind of did know, because
Yeah.
that was Noah in the car.
Yeah. You're a bad liar. So are you! I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she's promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet. So I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day, I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds. They all say they're busy like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll see nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. I go to the mall anyway, get to the food court, and who do I see out there but Grace, Emma P, MR, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better.
Rude.
I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No! Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops the nacho on her shirt because of course she drops, because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossipy one that she pooped the bed to. I think that last one was us.
Yeah.
I think that one's us.
That one was us. I think Grace was the boring one.
I feel like Emma P's the boring one.
Yeah.
The gossipy one.
Yeah, we can go with the gossipy one then. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Emma P's the boring one. So yeah.
What's up with these fake ass friends though?
Yeah, these are
awful.
assholes. You shouldn't.
Rude.
Like, I do not encourage hanging out with these kids. They're just assholes.
They're terrible people.
Yeah.
You deserve better friends, Amanda.
I'm gonna go with the gossipy one.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a decent guess just
Yeah.
for any person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed. I just wanted to get out of there. I mean, you're right. That's like a thing you could say to them. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did MR say? Most use the things, and I have no idea what's happening. We had to show that we're interested. What did MR say? So I'm going with that.
Yeah. We need to show that we're engaged in this, because
Yeah,
this
I'm
is a
following.
lot that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did Emma R say?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for
Oh,
word,
this will be good.
an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. I'm gonna go with I cannot believe that.
It's probably terrible, so yeah, it's just oof.
Yeah, I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what you're talking about at all, and this is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's been a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, and then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red, and then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So, While this is all happening, I talked to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable. I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, no one texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat and I got kicked out. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all this really stupid teenager stuff. Bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I'm expecting it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. Not even that mad about that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. As mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Man, I look so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
No.
Anyways.
You deserve better friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, I'm not. We have our options here. It's kind of dumb or it's not dumb. We're going. It's not dumb.
It's not dumb.
No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess.
That is not dumb at all. That
Yeah.
is like dealing with evil people.
Yeah. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Real friends don't do that shit.
Real friends don't
Yeah.
do
Yeah, real friends really don't do that.
Yeah. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself. Wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
I love you too, Dad. Oh, that line was fully voice acted.
Aww.
Dad said number 87. Spend less money on what you make.
You got dads.
Nice. Oh shit, we got a message from Damien and Hugo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door at any minute now. I've gotta destroy this computer. Bulso, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive. Once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Bulso, do you want to go to see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. See that art.
Yeah, see that
See
art.
that art.
Yeah.
Also, I'll be right back. Good luck with your third date.
Yeah.
Bye.
Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Bulso? I turn around, it's Joseph.
Oh.
Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge appreciator? Appreciatist. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep, admittedly a little out of my depth here. Thank God. I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep, I actually get double points when I say it to my minister. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to already just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? You know I am. I have no idea.
Stab him.
You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. Not that one.
Throws down a painting and runs.
Yeah. I feel like if we go art is dead, nothing is real, like that might just annoy Hugo. We want to do that. We like Hugo.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really have any idea what we're in for, so.
Yeah. We don't know what idea what we're in for. Yeah, that's true. We could be honest if we want to. Of course, Hugo might like our enthusiasm.
We have lied about cheese before.
Yeah. Yeah, and Hugo seems to really like the enthusiastic types. You know?
Well, yeah, he likes wrestling.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go with you know I am.
Gunning for that Hugh.
Yeah. You know, I love looking at paintings that are in frames. Also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff. Well put, Bulso. All I've noticed that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now! I've got the table in my sights. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself some tiny wines. Talk art with Hugo and Damien. Get cheese and tiny wine with Joseph. Talk art with Hugo and Damien. Fuck Joseph.
Trick question. You're choosing between cheese and Hugo.
Yeah, but listen, there's a solid wall of Joseph at that cheese, and I don't want to be in the vicinity of it.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, what's this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape paintings of various locals within the American Northeast. Look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Bulso. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic, sometimes the butts are metaphors, sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What'd I miss? Yeah, I like Hero a lot. Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice, though. Shall we visit the next place? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery's a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of not even sure hang on the walls. Oh jeez. What am I looking at here?
Hey.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrated as hard as I can on its meaning. It is a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a butt.
It's a butt.
Like, Damien asked...
My gut goes with 4.
Yeah, Damien asked, what does it mean to us, is the thing. Then asked
You know, it's extra funny. Just imagining it's all 4. Just one after the other. That's your answer.
Yeah, I like it's a butt.
Where's the
definitely
secret
butt
5th
stuff.
option of all the above?
Yeah. It's a butt.
Oh.
Everybody else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt.
Oh.
Well, a valid assessment. I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this.
Stop being charming, you son of a bitch.
See, he's like a fucking incubus. He's here to charm us into his horrible death den. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation it feels, creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. So, Digimon, yes. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that. Excuse me?
What?
Hugo, not here. No, come back here. The patron walks away, not letting Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or artistic skill to execute a piece even of a fraction as impressive as this one.
I'm not angry.
Art
I'm
is
just disappointed.
Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the tour. You not feeling up for it? Is it gonna be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it. Damien, Hugo, and Joseph and I walk over to the performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second this question. Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Zix. For fear of existence, the very humanity of being human, they really like screaming. Butts?
Butts.
We've gone in hard on the butt angle. We could go harder. Do you guys want to go harder?
All I can see is butts.
All you can see is butts. I'm gonna go with butts.
Okay, we're gonna get like a meter at the end of this date, and it's gonna be a butts meter, and it's gonna be max.
What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're trying to say, more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art with almost every other form of art. Music, painting, photography. The artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. Performance art, the medium is artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I really mean it? Damien fixes himself with a hard stare. Geez, Joseph, way to be a dick. I was going to start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't going to play well with this crowd. Wise. We watch as the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We decided to walk home together. Made our way back to the cul-de-sac. Tiny wine, tiny cheese sloshing in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight is, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine, too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings. Those will melt in the sun too. I feel it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice, a nice Emil Fowler, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint?
Huh.
I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
Oh,
I think I'd focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses, mostly boats. Really?
hey.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Bulso? Food artistry, landscapes, or tasteful nudes of the artist?
One of those
I think-
has a butt in it, but
True, but I feel like Bulso seems to really dig food. You know?
yeah.
So I think I'll go with food artistry.
Alright.
I'd probably do still life of various foods. Bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there. Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that, and no, I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and I would ruin the whole thing. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alright, boys. Good art. Good art. Agreed.
Hey.
See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I decided to deal with my inevitable cheese over.
Oh no, I see Joseph.
Yeah.
You've got dads.
You miss a lot of Joseph.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And a lot of butts.
Yeah.
I think I dodged a bullet.
He's still real creepy. He had some charming lines there, but I feel like it's just him trying to lull us into a false sense of security. A false sense of security, whatever. So, who do we want to go with this time? Do you want to do Hugo again, or do we want to try out somebody else?
I'm down for whatever, basically.
I kind of want to meet new people.
Meet some new people.
Yeah. Who we haven't hanging out with
seen
him much.
Robert. We have not seen Robert in a
Yeah,
while.
we haven't seen Robert or Craig in a while. But we have seen more Craig than Robert overall.
Yeah.
So I'd be down to hang out with Robert for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. See how that date goes. I think that might be fun.
See if he invites you back to his place again.
Yeah. Dad tip 51. You can save bookmarks directly to your desktop. What?
What?
That's all you can do? I didn't know that.
I knew that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know computers. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I typed out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I said that for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, says he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs, watch cat videos on the internet. Watch cat videos. I mean, we're gonna watch cat videos.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's
honestly,
pretty good.
Yeah.
who doesn't want to watch cat videos on the internet?
I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch it, I made my third cat video. Robert pops back into my head. Come back over to Dadbook, see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, and sit down and turn on TV. History channel, food channel, or game show?
Game show.
Game show would be fun.
Game show sounds like it would be funny to see because we've seen stuff from the food channel from this.
Yeah, we've all seen stuff from the History channel.
We have not seen stuff from History Channel. That is true.
Yeah. Although we have. We saw the Ice Road Trucker people. With Haunted.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's technically History Channel. I remember
Yeah.
that now. Yeah, game show still.
Yeah.
I really want to see game show.
Game show. Ooh, Family Fortune's on. Alright, Nicole, your parents are in the lead and it's up to you to win it big. Are you ready? I'm ready. They hook up the contestant to a lie detector in front of her parents. Who is your favorite parent? My mom? Ooh, sorry, incorrect. Next question. If both of your parents were hanging off the edge of a cliff, which one would you save? This is terrible. I love it. I lose several hours, whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around to my house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, it's time for old Chef Zix to cook a gourmet delicacy. I'll go over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich. Microwave some eggs. Mustard jar. Let's make a sandwich.
Yeah, the other two do not sound good at all.
Yeah, microwaved eggs are not the most pleasant tasting thing. I make a sandwich in its entirety. While standing there, who needs plates? The Stand-wich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. Damn it! No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right?
Yeah.
I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back on, but they belong in my mouth. Ugh, God. Oh.
Alright, now I disagree. If it, landed as a perfect sandwich, fine.
I am highly against the 5-second rule, personally. That thing grosses me out in general.
Okay.
I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored? When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. While I'm packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off the door and really bring the living room together. Wonder where I put that. Spent a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw-in line and rocket sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking the ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to the song. Now look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something something Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home and we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. Well, you have used molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar, demi-glace with cream-free, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then my computer dings. Oh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Man and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. You up? I don't know what WID it means. Amanda, explain it to me. Oh, good thing. Also, Bulso wants her to explain it to her. What does that mean? What you doing? That's what it means? Shit.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot from this game.
First it explains memes, now it explains abbreviations.
What am I doing? You're just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm on television with my daughter. Just working on my motorcycle. I think Robert would really dig the motorcycle thing. Just saying.
But that's a lie.
I know it's a lie. We think he's gonna... Wait, hold on. He might actually ask us where our motorcycle's at.
Just say you're chilling.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, let's...
Just play it cool and say you're chilling.
Yeah, we're chilling. I tap back, just chilling. Man deletes the G and hits send. Just... It'll make
She
you...
gets it.
Yeah, it'll make you look cooler. A couple moments pass by and an image pops up. Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living. With ice cream. And traumatized toddlers.
I mean, that seems like a pretty good night.
Yeah. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You're trying to get to know neighbors better, aren't you? Oh, fine. I head back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at the gym in Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night.
So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting huge GTF vibes from Robert right now.
Yeah.
What is
I
that?
don't know what that means either. I'll be real. I was trying to pretend to understand like a main hope somebody else said it for me. I'll be honest.
Down to fuck.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I mean, he tried to bang us on the first date. I mean, not even the first date. The first time we fucking met him. So.
Yeah, like he didn't message you all day until it was nighttime. He's like,
Yeah, booty call.
yeah.
I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and I wave hi as we walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy.
Hey.
Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary here? Uh-oh.
What?
I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Oh man, I decided to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? He'd like whiskey. That's what he respects.
He does respect the whiskey.
Yeah, but the choices are beer, something tropical, or whiskey straight up. I think he'd respect the whiskey.
Yeah.
I feel like he respects the whiskey, but our dad would not have a fun time.
Yeah, but our
He already
dad's
knows
toughed
we
it out
like
before.
beer.
Yeah, he knows we like beer, but I think he'd think the whiskey is cooler. Like, he's like, oh, hell yeah, off to a great start, you know? One of those things.
That's true. Nothing wrong with beer, though.
Yeah, that's true. What's the majority of the council say?
Well, the obvious bad option is tropical.
Yeah, even though tropical drinks just taste blatantly better.
They totally do.
I mean, yeah, probably, but
Yeah,
we're trying to go for cool.
yeah. Whiskey is pretty cool.
I think whiskey is the way to go for the cool table because we got Robert and then we got Mary, who's a hard drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for whiskey.
A dad after my own heart, huh? Oh yeah, Robert loved that. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey and as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over to Robert and Mary, who seems like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we heading? Irish I were drinking in an Irish pub. A good pun. It's the whiskey to my heart.
Come on.
Puns are the lowest form of humor. Bulso, try harder. Ouch, am I going to be the butt of a joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into the Irish I were drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim, except the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Beer might be good. They make fruity Irish cocktails. Now,
I don't think we want to end up just flat
yeah,
out
we don't want to be
drunk.
smashed. I think he respects beer. Like, I think a good opener with whiskey was fine. I think beer would be nice here. And plus, who
Honestly,
the fuck goes
also-
to an Irish pub for whiskey? You go there for beer.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
I was about to say, it's an Irish pub. You probably want to get an Irish beer.
Yeah. What do you guys? What does the rest of the council think?
I'm fine with
Honestly-
beer.
Honestly, I'd worry about you just getting smashed.
Yeah, that's another concern of mine. 'Cause we still have Amanda to get home to.
Yeah.
I really want to know if there's fruity Irish cocktails.
That's true.
But I think I'm voted out, so.
Yeah,
I mean, that'd be the funny option.
that'd be the funny option. I was worried that it'd piss off Robert or something. Yeah, I'm gonna go with beer. Is the council good with that?
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Beer might be good. Oh yeah, Robert liked that. Again, respect your lifestyle decisions. While I might not necessarily agree with them, still though, my question was rhetorical. Robert orders 3 more. Oh, god damn it! Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and saddles up to next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Oh, thank God! I was worried he's gonna make us 2 more shots. Sue yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot.
Chat, I know Irish whiskey is a thing, but like, Come on.
Yeah. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll put hair on your chest. You truly are a paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey! Bulso, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender and I head back to see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across from the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spotted that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act. So I go up to it with Edith with the baggie. I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been a PTA president. Your roots are bad. And blah, blah, blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and then told them that the time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce.
The what?
Now listen, I understood that one. It's also gonna be called Devil's Cabbage, Mary Jane, the Roach.
I've heard of Mary Jane.
Just call it weed, boys.
You know, you want to know more cool words for it. But the devil's cabbage.
It's so lame, though.
What? Our options, because Mary just offered us blonde. She says, our options are, what? No, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Or, you with the feds? I like you with the feds, I'll be real.
It's funny, yeah.
I'm gonna go with you with the feds. You guys cool with that?
It's
Yeah,
just
I'm good with
weed.
Yeah. You with the feds? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2 big corner boys gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want to run it. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert loved that. Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He may not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes after a little bit of time. I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just want to... Sorry, I'm still cracking up over... You come at the king, you best not miss.
You better not miss.
But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Did you get the next round? I think
She's probably not gonna go for the Joseph.
Yeah, she
Not
probably just
bring
get
up
pissed.
Joseph.
Yeah, and I think Robert what a lamer move.
I think she drinks with Robert to get away from her husband.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's either lots of eligible bachelors around here, or could you get the next round?
I think she's a drinker.
She's a drinker, but she
I don't
did.
think she's gonna go for bachelors.
But the thing is, she hit on us the first time we met her, and when we turned her down, she immediately went to the next guy. So you know.
For probably drinks.
I think she just wanted drinks, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
That guys would fall for it. I would
Could you
just
get the
ask
next
her to get the
round?
next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
She
that's
also might...
Hmm?
Go ahead.
I think that's the last one's the most subtle one.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Piff?
I also think that she's doing, like, she's trying to get alcohol from other people because she might also not have the funds to do so.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, if she tried to purchase I wouldn't be surprised if Robert keeps a very close eye. I mean, not Robert, Joseph kept a really close eye on their money. So he'd go like, where did this $50 go last night, huh, sweetheart?
He'd probably
yeah.
also judge her for drinking.
Yeah.
Mary seems smart, like she would know that.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like she doesn't like Joseph, but she's also not stupid enough to go, like, flinging herself at other guys just because she's unhappy with her marriage.
Yeah.
She's smart about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna go with could you get the next round?
Yeah.
I think she's just a straight up drinker.
You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. Just...
See,
No,
she's
no.
smart.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Bulso wants his alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you.
Give it a rest.
Deuces, nerds. Oh, I like you, Mary.
Mary.
Cool.
Yeah. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married. And she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I just heard her across the bar. She's making goo-goo eyes at the guy from before. It looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just the thing that she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Boy could look like he's seen a war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Oh, we can use our tennis ball thing.
Oh yeah.
Still got any wild in you? You know it. There's so much wild in me. I have a child I need to care for. I like that option a lot, but I know he won't like that option.
I so want to see the last one because it's in all caps, and so it's so
Yeah.
urgent.
Yeah.
But
Like, we are not going for this guy. I kind of like that option.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If you guys,
that is true. We're not pining for him, so we can like
we can
go
afford to
for
fuck up
silly.
every now and then.
Yeah, we could be a little lax.
Yeah.
Somebody yells save in the chat.
Save? Okay. I have a child I need to care for. Oh, he hated that. Oh, well, that's a shame. Oh, yeah, he didn't like that. I think it's best just to load that. That immediately ended it.
Aww.
That's
He
boring.
hated it? Wow.
Yeah, he really hated it.
Come on, that was so funny. Why did that not go anywhere?
Yeah.
He hates that you want to look after your kid?
Yeah.
What?
I think it's just because he's like, oh, stick in the mud, you know? But... yeah, that literally didn't bring up any funny dialogue whatsoever. It's just like, nope,
Yeah,
gotta go.
That's the most disappointing bit is that there's something like this and it went nowhere.
Yeah. Yep. I guess we can go with you know it or there's so much wild in me. I think
I'm kind of meh on either.
yeah, I'll just go with you know it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loved that. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. Grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think that they're afraid of the silence, or they're afraid of what other person's going to think of the silence. I can get that. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take the rest of the bar. You know what's weird? I'm pretty sure Robert's voice actor is Dan Avedon, which is a little weird, given his personality type. But I don't know, I could be wrong.
I haven't been listening to the game audio.
Yeah, they just have like little like voice acting clips, like hey or what up. It's very little. It's only been one time a fully voice acted line.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. Young man pretending he got a call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, lots of life drained from someone's eyes. Not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and
Smooth,
experience they
Robert.
ever had, gone. No. Great. Me neither. Robert knocks back his
Good.
shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you, relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously, again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on Mary has her sights set on another man after the other. One excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey and side voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that's not his birthday.
That's just hilarious.
Now, I will be real. If somebody randomly came up to me, laid down on the bar in front of me, and started singing happy birthday to me, I would honestly be a little bit terrified. We make our way out of the
I
bar.
love it, honestly.
Honestly, it's a power move.
Yeah. Well, like, that is a very intimidating thing I'm not ready to handle. Yeah. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this. This is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow
It's
Robert.
not his house.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to the liquor store.
Oh boy.
I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store, and it looks like it's been closed for 10 years. And finally, a liquor store. Wait here, I'll be right back. Robert, don't rob the place, please. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. Take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I had to say something. Think of this lecture as about valuing silence earlier and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. I'll be real. Even if you are a gruff, rebellious man like Robert here, I think you're a bit too old to be throwing rocks at shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, are you like 17?
Yeah.
Why? What's the purpose of throwing rocks at things at your age? Like, what?
It's
What
supposed to
he
be
got to prove?
Okay.
it's supposed to be satisfying, I
Stop
guess.
signs though, in an empty parking lot to make a nice dinging sound, I can get behind that.
Yeah. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. No, we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit a police station again.
No.
I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I caught a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy.
This one's for you, Pappy.
I like 1 and 2 a lot. I mean, not 1 and 3 a lot. What do you guys think?
This one's for you, Pappy.
If we're gonna be throwing a rock at a random stop sign, make it for Pappy.
Yep, this one's for you, Pappy. Oh, Robert loved that. I have unresolved resentment towards my father, and I'm gonna express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude,
gosh.
run!
Oh,
I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous Heinous crime. I stopped to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock from throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. Let's get pizza. Hell yeah. I can't argue with that. What's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I followed Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually ended up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Pizza Pizza. Ta-da. I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and piping hot pizzas right out of the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Bulso, you're cool with a pineapple on your pizza, right? Now, me, personally, hyper respect that, because Hawaiian pizza is the best pizza. Fight me.
So I'm ready to fight you, dude.
So what would you like on your Hawaiian pizza? Pineapple, ham, anything else?
Yep, pineapple, ham, like, if you want, like, put on other things, fucking give me whatever. As long as the pineapple and ham are on there, it's good.
I feel like the nice option is saying of course, but I feel like it's also rude that Robert didn't ask what slice of pizza you wanted.
It's true, but I like pineapple on my pizza.
I'm just saying he basically ordered for you.
Yeah.
He's also drunk.
Yeah, he is also very drunk. I'm down
just
for
saying
of course.
I would have liked an option.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm gonna go with of course. Are you guys good with that?
Yeah.
No, but
What about you, Piff?
And Glass brings up an excellent point. The nuance of that particular point is not a part of these 2 options, so I'm going to go with of course.
All right, of course. Yeah, he liked that. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each giant slice on a paper plate, so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming from a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Ara looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home and make sure she's alright. I feel like that's going to just instantly end the date again.
But honestly, this has gone on a long time.
It has, but I do want to at least get him at least 1 heart rating up with us, I guess. So
I just worry where this wild thing is going because we already dented a car.
I
I
mean,
do feel like he's gonna keep this going until the sun rises.
yeah,
But you know,
when you start climbing down the rabbit hole, do you stop halfway through? I mean, might as well go to hell.
yeah, might as well.
I'm just saying, we did ask our daughter to come home at a reasonable time, and then we're not coming home at a reasonable time.
That is
We
true.
didn't promise to.
Yeah, we didn't do that either.
She said she wouldn't wait up for us.
Yeah. I'm down for going to hell.
Yeah, whatever. We're allowed to be rowdy for one night and
Yeah.
then settle down with the nice literature teacher.
Yeah. What about you, Piff and Glass?
I got no stakes in this.
Yeah.
I'm okay with hitching a ride with this.
What about you, Glass?
I think I kind of already said my piece of like, man, this has gone on a long time, and I worry about where the wild is going.
Yeah. Seems like,
But
yeah, majority says, to hell we go. You betcha.
yeah,
Good on you. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Oh, it's a movie theater. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of the hallway, and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Do we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. Look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater. I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York with a fine woman he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss a taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way knows us heckling. One of them speaks up. Oh, fuck! Oh, this ain't good. It's Eugene.
Oh, man.
Here's this, whatever. Hey, man, keep it down. Oh, damn, that's Ernest Hemingway. Hugo's kid. Ernest? Hey, Ernest! I know you! It's me, your neighbor! Hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. See, now I'm worried because Ernest could totally blackmail us. But here's the thing. If he does that shit, we're going to blackmail him back.
By being at a movie theater at what is probably like, what's this gotta be, like 1 in the morning?
Probably later. I'll be real.
Yeah?
I turn back to Robert. He kiss anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think that there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo, love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen. You're going to sit here and appreciate them. Oh, okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering. Fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theater. We stumble in the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Hey, kid, that's assault. You can get arrested for that. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go and throw a rock in my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down his hand. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. I had to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock on my other knee. Maybe I'll jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity. I'm probably going to feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classist, mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Have you ever seen any Michael Powell, A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness? Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. And you and all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sake. Oh, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck my knee, fucking knee hurts. Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk. Get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a box stance.
No,
Yeah, no, we gotta step in here.
Don't hit the 14-year-old kid.
Yeah. Queensbury rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has had enough youthful vivacity, whatever, to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends wearily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensbury Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable.
Thank goodness.
You throw the rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
How dare you?
Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back in the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for dinner in the movie. Thanks for the adventure. I think thanks for dinner in the movie. What about you guys?
I like the thanks for the adventure.
Yeah, me too.
That sounds whimsical.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thanks for the adventure it is. Adventure's all I got, buddy. Oh, he liked that. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes his way back. We finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Thank God he didn't try to sleep with us again.
Thank goodness.
Date complete. Ooh. Let's see how good we did. That was an S-rank date. Hell yeah. Our cell phone holster stats almost at max. History channel pretty low. Crime, Whiskey, yeah. Bad ideas, yeah. Bar, pretty high.
Welcome. You've got
We're acing these dates.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Let's see. Oop. We got a message from Matt.
Ooh.
Hey Bulso, what are you feeling about? What are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing, or poker? I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt. I'm a dad and I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Lose that money. That's it. 34. Peter Weller actually has a PhD in history. Huh. Matt invited me to poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way I spot Matt, who's walking from his house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. It's just a nice way to keep touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover over the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Bulso, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still terrible as you were in college? Poker face or tell the truth? I say poker face.
Poker face.
Poker face.
Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that's a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Guess he brought pigs in a blanket. Not Craig. Hey, my tea is... Actually, I'll be right back. My dog's whining. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Oh gosh, Craig. You are so you. Chia seed and granola energy balls. Please, good dads and Joseph. Have we even met Robert's kid?
No. Does he even have a kid?
I've never heard talk of a kid, at least not that I can remember. Is Robert the only not dad?
I'm quite sure I'm quite sure they're all supposed to be dads.
Yeah, it's like the thing. Oh, maybe he has a dead kid. That'd be sad.
Okay, I'm back.
That would be very sad.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Alright. Hey, my chia seeds and granola energy bars are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going. We all take seats at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple of rounds go by easily, as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how'd you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You start getting you feel for everybody's tell, like Matt will scratch his ear. Hey. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Oh, let me scoot in. Everything. Literally everything. That man's an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. I doubt that. Well, at least I have God on my side. See? You can't even say that without a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in the solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls his phone out and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, Biff, you're in this game.
What? What? Are you a drug dealer now? Piff, are you a drug dealer?
What? What does that have to do with
Why would you ask such a weird question?
Just wondering. Yeah. What do you need? Horse? Speed? Tijuana Johnnies? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. I am very safe with my cell phone. I have only dropped it maybe twice. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in the blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof, I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn. Jesus, Joseph! If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. I doubt that.
You basically had a toddler run around and you didn't know where the toddler was.
Yeah.
And you didn't care
Yeah.
where the toddler was.
Why did you go check? You just sent your drunk ass wife to go do it.
Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her, getting it for her birthday. That's a weird sense. But she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walked in on her and I tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and she started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait. Do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life. Than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. Run around with pigs in the blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my recipe. I'd be glad and happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips. Pierce the Veils is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. Well, got Matt confused. It's maybe not in any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work at the counter. I haven't found a good candidate. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night. It's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and has taken tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. Got a long history of being a gambling man. But I only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. I'm saving it for when River turns 21. But I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He holds the keys to his truck on the table. Oh shit. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, Bree guy. Are you sure you wanna? You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put this old workhouse up for grabs, his only mode of transportation at times in his life, and his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps, but it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in the game of Pai Gao back in the back. Fucking Pai Gao, Jesus! In the back room of Shenzhen Tea House. What I thought was the 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. Woke up in a ditch near Zhuangshe Park, and I had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear, love deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. Not like this. So let me make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? He's intimidating him. Don't do it, Craig. He has a bad hand. He's trying.
His stories again. Don't.
He's trying to get you to fold. Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Craig, you fool!
Craig!
Fine, the whiskey's yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing, or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys. Next week. You got it. I'll be there. Mm-hmm. Sure thing, or I almost had a heart attack. I think sure thing's the response we're looking for right now.
Yeah.
Boop. This has been very relaxing, but I sincerely doubt I'll wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Bulso. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. We didn't invite Hugo or Damien to this.
Welcome. You've got dads.
this? Hold up.
Trying to think.
Okay, so who do we want to go hang out with this time? We want to hang out with Hugo again, or do we want to hang? I also kind of want to hang out with either Damien or Matt a bit more. Let me take a look, because I want to see if us hanging out with Robert decreased. Nope, hanging out with Robert didn't seem to decrease anything. With Hugo.
I'm gonna dip out, actually. I'm getting a little tired.
Okay.
I got stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Actually, that
Have
is
fun, guys.
yeah. Actually, that is actually a fairly good point, though.
Yes.
It is getting a bit late. It might be a good time to call it.
Yeah, it's getting a tad late.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to ruin the party.
Oh no, it's
You
fine.
didn't ruin the party. You reminded the party that
Yeah.
we should all be responsible.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. No.
That's the dad way.
you're right.
Yeah.
Living up to my dad potential, I won't be bad dad anymore.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out for tonight, folks. Do we have any fan art this time? Let me take a gander. Oh, my dog's barking. That's fine.
Dog.
Let me see. Do we have any fan art this time? We do, from Baffledore. Let me just switch the thing to... You're gonna see infinity for a second here, chat. Boop. Alright, from Baffledore. We got... blah blah blah, yada yada, Instagram, yada yada, Snapchat, blah blah blah, Bulso, and the social medias. Did you get that? No. We have Dad Manda. That's real.
Dad Manda. Dad Manda's really good.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting gameplay. With this, the J, it's good. It's a butt.
That is pretty good.
Oh, Vinny, this is a good one from Vinny. Come at the king, you best not miss.
Oh, they got the blue lips. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that is wonderful. Let's see, Infinity second here. Great. Okay. Yeah, thanks for coming out to the stream tonight, folks. Say goodbye to chat, everyone.
Bye, Chad.
Bye, Chad.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night.
Make sure you brush your teeth
Yeah.
before you go to bed.
All right. Bye.